Russia's Navalny out of coma after poisoning.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russia's poisoned opposition figure Alexei Navalny is out of an induced coma and his condition has improved, says a hospital in Berlin. His team says he was poisoned on orders from Russian President Vladimir Putin, who denies involvement. German doctors say he was poisoned with a Novichok nerve agent. On Monday, the Charité hospital in Berlin said in a statement Mr. Navalny was being weaned off mechanical ventilation. Chancellor Angela Merkel said last week Mr. Navalny was the victim of attempted murder and that the world would look to Russia for answers. A Novichok nerve agent was used to poison former Russian spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter in the UK in 2018. Mr. Navalny is an anti-corruption campaigner who has led nationwide protests against the Russian authorities.
This post received a score of 9,100, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I doubt he can ever return safely to Russia. If he can no longer be an opposition symbol, then Putin's original objective has been achieved. I am glad he is doing okay, but looks like the fight for a better democracy in Russia suffered a mini-stroke, to say the least. Sad face. I listened to an interview with another popular oppositional candidate who's said to have been poisoned 2 times in the past by the Russian state. The opposition will by all indications grow stronger and persist by moving through these downturns. We never know what the consequences of exposure to this nerve agent will lead to. A doctor who experienced exposure in the past resulted in him developing severe mental and physical issues, inability to focus, read, and permanent damages to his body.
Greater than another popular oppositional candidate who's said to have been poisoned 2 times in the past by the Russian state can't recall his precise name. That would have been Kara Mirza.
Gee Vlad, how come your mom lets you have 2 poisonings?
Someone watched The Princess Bride and did their poison tolerance homework.
The world needs to address Russia's behavior and provide very strong disincentives, before their dystopian nightmare spills over their borders yet again.
Current president has fought to roll back sanctions.
No fight, he's just removing Russians from the denied persons list. Oleg Deripaska, for example. In just a short year, he's gone from persona non grata to Kentucky aluminum baron. In America, anything is possible if you're a Russian billionaire with a puppet in the White House.
In other unrelated news, Putin is seen asking for a refund for a batch of Novichok.
Nah, I guess Putin ordered enough to send a message but just not enough to kill him. Let him live to tell the tale.
That's not how this stuff really works. It's interesting to speculate on the intended outcome, but you can't really control dosing, and so the intent has to be to kill him. How much of the coffee did he drink? How quickly did he throw up? How quickly did the plane land? The doctors immediately gave him atropine. He got moved to Berlin. The timeline went very fortunately in his favor. If any of those things had not happened the way it did, it is unlikely he would have made it off the airplane alive.
In Willem, one of creators of Novichok book, he talks about his lab partners getting accidentally poisoned and how there's repercussions even from small doses that are instantly neutralized in an environment where they have everything prepared should the worst happen. I really hope that he comes out of this unscathed, even just for his wife Sake, but it is likely that there will be lasting problems and he may not be the same anymore. The timeline going in his favor is inaccurate, perhaps as much in his favor as possible under Putin's conditions, but far too little far too late was done.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.